Okay, we're back at you guys on Wright's RR&T with the Wright's Customs side of things where we work on cars. So this is on my personal vehicle. The brake booster went out, which is actually not a brake booster. It's called a I can't remember exactly on this vehicle, but anyways, because it doesn't have the big round booster, mine's powered, and a lot of the newer vehicles, your power steering pump has a line that comes through and it comes in here on the which is this one right here, and what it does is it comes in here. Oh, it's called a hydro booster, that's what it is. So now I remembered. Sorry about that, just came to mind. But it comes in on this red nipple here with this hose clamped on, and then from there you have these two that complete, you know, to your, you know, master cylinder and whatnot. I wanted to make a video for you guys before I got back together showing the hydro booster, as this one's called. This is the end plunge that, you know, hooks to the brake pedal on the other side. And then over here is the master cylinder, and this is why I wanted to show you guys this beforehand, is because right here, mine could have been leaking in here, it could have been leaking here, probably leaking here more likely, which if you don't have, so for this is a 99 K3500 1-ton Chevy with crew cab, long bed. I think I've showed my truck before, but anyways, here it is. Okay, Eagle alloys from the 90s. That's why I like this truck, because it's all original, other than what we've been doing. But rebuild wise, not all original, but it's a nice 90s. I bought it with low miles. But so you have to pull this. There's 4 bolts underneath here. There's a little electric brake module that clips to the plunger, so you just flip it up. You take a little tool, pop the little retaining deal, 4 bolt nuts. It comes out this way, but you have to remove your master cylinder. And what my point is inside here's an O-ring, and there's a little retaining clip here. So you just take a tool, put it in here, you push this down, pop the retaining clip, pull this plunger, and there's an O-ring in there. I replaced it with a, let's see here, I replaced it with the size, and we're gonna see if this works, because I don't know if I had the right size O-ring, but I used this kit, okay, and I think it was bought at the Harbor Freight, and I used the biggest, fattest ring, which is this guy here, which is this one here, which is a F0359 22 by 4 millimeter. And I pushed it in there, checked it, it seems to seal real good, so a little tighter than the last one, and we're gonna give it a shot. But if it doesn't work, I highly suggest that you do what I did. If I can find the damn thing. Unless it fell off here. And I saved the old one somewhere here. I'm gonna have to find it, but anyways, we're working on a go-kart, like I was telling you guys in the last videos, and we're still working on it. We're gonna get parts and stuff soon. But I had another O-ring here that I saved. It was the original, just in case. It's gotta be around here somewhere, maybe fell on the floor, something like that. We'll find it. It was in that Danner box, but anyway, so we have another O-ring somewhere here that's the original. So that way, if it does leak, we can always throw the original back on, or we can size it up to get one that matches closer if it fails. I just gotta find it. Anyways, we'll move on from that. And that's just my suggestion, is first check this. Make sure you're not leaking here, because it's a simple O-ring fix, really cheap, versus $330. It's actually $380, almost $400 for that brake booster. And then with my account through O'Reilly's, because I like to use O'Reilly's, so I'm going to give them props. And my fellows at O'Reilly's, it dropped down to about $350 with my account, because I have a account there. So yeah, it's not the easiest, most fun repair, but it's not the worst. And so that's what we're doing. Now this goes back on there, and then all that goes back together before we finish tightening up underneath to make sure everything kind of positions itself how it should be, and we'll be good to go. All right, guys, peace, prosperity to all. Down with the haters, up with the participators.